Did you know that some rescue dogs may take months, even years, to learn to trust a human again? Imagine living every day in survival mode, flinching at every sound, trembling at every hand that reaches toward you. For many rescue dogs, that's their reality. Fear, anxiety, and even aggression aren't signs of a bad dog, they're often the scars left behind by trauma, neglect, or abuse. But here's the incredible part: dogs are resilient. With patience, compassion, and the right approach, even the most fearful pup can blossom into a confident, loving companion. Welcome to your go-to channel for unraveling the mysteries of pet behavior and creating deeper connections with the animals we love. Today, we're going beyond basic obedience or treat tricks. We're talking about transformation. We're diving into what it really takes to help a scared rescue dog heal, trust, and thrive in a new home. Because behind every trembling tail is a heart that just wants to feel safe. Let's explore how to get there, together. Section 1: Understanding the fear. Let's start by understanding what's going on inside a fearful dog's brain. Because the first step in helping a scared dog is always empathy, putting ourselves in their shoes, or should I say pause, and seeing the world through their eyes. When a dog has been abused, neglected, or simply lacked positive social exposure, their brain doesn't react the same way as a dog that's had a more typical upbringing. Specifically, the amygdala, the part of the brain that processes fear, becomes hyperactive. Think of it as the dog's internal alarm system, constantly going off even when there's no danger in sight. Research backs this up. A 2017 study published in Scientific Reports found that dogs with traumatic pasts often show increased cortisol levels, the stress hormone, especially in environments that should be safe. Even when a rescue dog is in a new, loving home, the damage from their past can keep their body in a state of constant alertness. It's like they're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, even when everything is calm. So, when your rescue dog hides under the bed, cowers in the corner, or doesn't seem to enjoy affection, it's not being stubborn or ungrateful. It's biologically wired to expect danger. Their survival instincts are kicking in, even in a place that's meant to feel safe. Fear can manifest in a lot of different ways. For some dogs, it's freezing, as if they're frozen in place, unsure of what to do. For others, it might show up as growling or snapping, almost like they're saying, "Stay away, I don't trust you yet." Or there's the more submissive reactions, like peeing out of fear, pacing around the room, or avoiding eye contact altogether. These behaviors can feel frustrating for a new pet parent, but remember, these reactions are not signs of a bad dog. They are signs of a dog that has been through more than it should have. And while this may sound daunting, the good news is that with the right approach, these behaviors are completely changeable. Have you seen any of these behaviors in your own rescue dog? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear your story and maybe even share your journey with others who are going through the same thing. Together, we can help each other heal our dogs and ourselves. Section 2: The 3 Golden Rules of Rehabilitation. Now that we understand the why behind a fearful dog's behavior, let's dive into the how. How do we help these dogs heal, rebuild trust, and eventually thrive in their new homes? The answer lies in what I call the 3 Golden Rules of Rescue Dog Rehab. Follow these, and you'll see your pup transform in ways you never imagined. Rule number 1: Go slow to go fast. Imagine being dropped in a foreign country with no idea what's safe. No landmarks, no signs, just confusion and fear. That's what your dog is experiencing when they first come into your home. Every new person, every new sound, every new smell is an unknown threat. Rushing physical affection, training, or expecting too much too soon will only backfire. It's important to go slow. I once worked with a Chihuahua named Buddy, rescued from a hoarding situation. For the first 5 weeks, Buddy wouldn't leave the corner of the kitchen. He was terrified of the world around him, and every movement seemed like a danger. But guess what? The first time Buddy licked his foster mom's hand, she cried. That tiny, fleeting moment was a huge milestone, a sign that Buddy was beginning to trust again. Progress isn't always loud, it's often a whisper. It's the quiet moments that count, the times when your dog makes the tiniest move toward you or interacts with the environment in a new way. The key is to resist the urge to rush them. Give them the space to discover the world at their own pace. Rule number 2. Let the dog set the pace. This one is crucial. Some dogs warm up in a day, while others might take months, and that's okay. There's no one-size-fits-all timeline for rehabilitation. The key is to never pressure your dog. Instead, let them come to you. When I work with fearful dogs, I always encourage their new owners to sit on the floor, quietly and calmly. Read a book, check your phone, do something that doesn't involve your dog directly. Just be there. Let your presence be a source of calm without the expectation that your dog will engage. By simply existing in the same space without pressure, you allow the dog to take the lead. If they want to approach you, they will. If they don't, that's fine too. Remember, trust is earned at the dog's pace, not ours. And sometimes, that means just being a calm and consistent presence until they're ready. Rule number 3, celebrate micro-wins. Every little step forward is a victory. Did your dog make eye contact today? Celebrate it. Did they sniff your hand instead of retreating? That's a win. Every moment, no matter how small, is progress. It's easy to get discouraged when change seems slow, but each of these tiny victories is building towards something bigger. It's so important to celebrate these micro-wins, because they reinforce positive behavior and help you see the bigger picture. These small moments add up over time and contribute to the overall transformation. Don't wait for the big moments, celebrate every step along the way. What was your dog's first breakthrough moment? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories and feature some of them in our next video. Whether it's your dog sitting next to you for the first time, or simply approaching you without fear, these breakthroughs are the foundation of trust. Let's celebrate them together. Section 3, Building Trust Through Routines. Trust is built through consistency. And nothing says safety to a rescue dog like a reliable routine. Dogs, especially those coming from uncertain or traumatic pasts, find comfort in knowing what to expect. The more predictable their environment, the more they can relax and focus on bonding with you. Let's take a look at a sample daily routine for a rescue dog. Establishing these consistent patterns helps your dog feel secure and reassured. Here's what a typical day might look like. 7 a.m., morning walk. Start the day with a calm walk. This not only provides exercise but also gives your dog the opportunity to explore their environment in a safe, controlled way. 8 a.m., breakfast. A consistent mealtime helps your dog understand that food is reliable and doesn't come with any surprises. 10 a.m., quiet time. Dogs need rest, especially when they're adjusting to a new environment. Quiet time is a perfect opportunity for them to recharge and feel safe in their space. 1 p.m., enrichment play. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise. Puzzle toys, sniffing games, or gentle training sessions can help keep their mind active and engaged. 5 p.m., dinner. Just like breakfast, a consistent dinner time helps reinforce predictability. 8 p.m., calm bonding time. End the day with quiet, peaceful moments. Whether it's cuddling on the couch or gentle petting, this time reinforces your bond and signals to your dog that everything is okay. These simple routines create a safe, structured environment that helps your dog begin to trust that their world is stable. Studies from the University of Helsinki show that routine not only reduces canine anxiety, but improves behavioral training success by over 60%. Consistency lowers stress by providing a sense of security and helps dogs adapt faster to their new surroundings. This is especially important for fearful dogs, as the predictability of their daily schedule teaches them that their needs will be met. No surprises, no anxiety. And don't forget, dogs are masters at reading body language. They might not understand every word you say, but they are incredibly skilled at picking up on your tone, movements, and overall energy. Be calm. Speak softly. Move slowly. Predictability isn't just about routines, it's about the way you communicate with them too. When you approach your dog with calm energy, they begin to associate you with safety. By keeping your movements slow and deliberate, you show them that there's nothing to fear. Consistency in routine, body language, and communication builds a solid foundation of trust. And when your dog begins to trust you, the healing process truly begins. Section 4, Socialization without overwhelm. Here's the big question I get all the time: when do I start socializing my fearful dog? The short answer: slowly and strategically. Socialization is essential, but we have to remember that rushing it can overwhelm your dog and set back progress. So, let's break down how you can introduce your dog to the world outside their safe space without creating anxiety or fear. Step 1, Controlled exposure. Start by using distance to your advantage. The goal isn't to throw your dog into a busy park with lots of people and dogs right away. That's overwhelming, and it could undo all your hard work. Instead, allow your dog to observe from afar. Let them see new people, other dogs, or strange environments at a comfortable distance. This could mean sitting across the street from a dog park or letting them watch people walk by from your front porch. The idea is to let your dog get used to these new sights and sounds without any pressure to engage. Over time, as your dog feels more comfortable, you can gradually decrease the distance. Step 2. Neutral environments. The second step is to focus on neutral environments, places that aren't too stimulating. Avoid busy places like high-energy dog parks, crowded sidewalks, or events. Instead, aim for quiet spots like a calm trail, an empty parking lot, or even your own backyard. These neutral spaces allow your dog to relax and focus on their surroundings without the overwhelming noise and chaos. The goal is to help them get used to the idea of being around new experiences without triggering their anxiety. Step 3. Reward calm behavior. This step is crucial. Reward calm behavior, not overexcited or fearful behavior. Now, don't mistake this for bribing your dog to behave. It's not about giving them treats every time they're in a new situation, it's about rewarding them when they show bravery, calmness, or curiosity. For example, if your dog is sitting calmly while a person walks by, reward them with calm praise or a small treat. This reinforces the idea that staying calm in these situations is a positive thing. The more you reward these moments, the more your dog will associate these new experiences with something good. A great example is a rescue named Luna, who was terrified of men. Luna's foster mom slowly introduced her to calm, seated male friends over several weeks. At first, Luna would tremble and try to hide, but over time, as she felt safe and didn't feel forced, she went from trembling to happily wagging her tail when a man entered the room. By using controlled exposure, neutral environments, and rewarding calm behavior, you can socialize your fearful dog in a way that builds their confidence and trust without overwhelming them. What's one place your rescue dog seems most comfortable? Is it their home? The backyard? Let's start there. Share in the comments, and we'll talk more about how to build on those safe spaces in the next steps. Section 5. Tools and techniques that work. Let's talk practical tools. Because behavior change isn't just about love, it's about strategy. 1. Snuffle mats and puzzle toys. These are great for encouraging foraging and mental stimulation. Dogs that come from traumatic backgrounds often have a lot of pent-up energy or anxiety. Snuffle mats, for example, mimic the act of searching for food, which taps into their natural instincts. Puzzle toys do the same by engaging their minds and giving them a healthy outlet for energy. Both can help your dog focus on something positive and keep their mind busy in a safe, controlled way. 2. Adaptable diffusers. These are dog-appeasing pheromones that work wonders in helping fearful dogs feel more at ease. Adaptable diffusers release synthetic pheromones that mimic the natural calming signals a mother dog sends to her puppies. Studies have shown that these pheromones can reduce stress and anxiety in dogs, especially in new environments or during times of change, like when a dog is transitioning to a new home. 3. Thundershirts. Now, I know it sounds like something out of a superhero movie, but thundershirts are a real game changer. These are gentle pressure wraps, kind of like a weighted blanket for dogs. The constant, soothing pressure helps calm the nervous system and reduces anxiety, making it especially useful for dogs with noise phobias or those prone to stress-induced behaviors like excessive barking or panting. For clicker training, this technique is simple yet incredibly effective. A clicker provides a consistent and clear sound that tells your dog they've done something right. It's a tool that helps build trust between you and your dog. When they perform a positive behavior, you click, then reward. This clear communication strengthens the bond between you and your dog and reinforces good habits. Plus, the sound of the clicker is associated with something positive, making it a great tool for fearful dogs who need reassurance. 5. Crate training, positive only. Many fearful dogs find safety in having a den, a small, quiet, secure space where they can retreat when they're feeling overwhelmed. Crate training, when done with positive reinforcement, creates this space. The crate should never be used as punishment. Instead, it becomes a safe haven where your dog can relax, feel secure, and recharge. It's important to make the crate a positive experience, associating it with treats, toys, and calm time. Pair these tools with something else that's surprisingly effective: classical music. You might laugh, but a study from Colorado State University showed that classical music can reduce barking and even lower heart rates in shelter dogs. So, give it a try. Calm dog music in the background can help your pup unwind after a stressful day. Section 6. When to seek professional help. Sometimes, love and patience aren't enough. And that's okay. Aggression that escalates. Inability to eat or sleep normally. Constant, severe fear reactions. Self-harm or obsessive behaviors. While tools, techniques, and time can work wonders, there are moments when a professional can truly make a difference. If your dog's behavior seems to escalate despite all your efforts, or if they can't relax enough to eat or sleep, it might be time to seek help. Self-harm, obsessive behaviors, or severe fear reactions like hiding constantly, trembling, or snapping at people or other pets are all signs that your dog could benefit from professional intervention. Certified canine behaviorists or fear-free trainers specialize in these kinds of challenges. They can work miracles by addressing your dog's specific needs and helping you understand how to communicate with them more effectively. And if you're dealing with a particularly challenging case, they can also guide you through specific exercises to help your dog recover from trauma. Remember, asking for help doesn't mean you failed. It means you care enough not to give up. The goal is to help your dog thrive, not just survive. And professionals are here to help you achieve that. Your rescue dog deserves that chance to shine. From fearful to fantastic, it's not just a transformation. It's a love story written one paw at a time. But if you genuinely enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share for more amazing videos. And remember, every rescued soul deserves a chance to shine. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.